Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. I'm returning to you tonight for a album review, and this is for a request album review that someone named Max Palmer wanted me to do this review. So shout out goes to Max Palmer for this request review for an album review by Pop Evil with their new album Versatile that came out back in May this year. I just never came around to reviewing it due to the fact that I was going to skip it because I wasn't sure how I would feel about it. But I'm going to discuss what I listened to for this 12 track album, I meant to say. I thought it was 11, my mistake. And let you know my thoughts on this new Pop Evil album. So let's dive into this review. Now, I really enjoyed Breathe Again. That was one of my favorite songs from this album. Inferno was pretty good. I thought some of the other tracks like Work, Set Me Free, and Let the Chaos Reign, they weren't bad songs, they just weren't my personal favorites. I think the weakest songs on here are Raise Your Flag and Human Nature, in my opinion. I gave those 4 out of 5s. Those two songs, I don't know if I'm feeling for, honestly. But Work was very weird melody, honestly, and sorry about that ding, that's my phone or whatever. Um, yeah, Work had a weird melody, but I think with what it was going for, it was fine. But I like Lee's, I believe his name's Lay, or whatever, the lead singer, and he's got a good voice with when he really tries, but then his voice gets weird in certain songs, and that's when I just don't know if I'm feeling for that. But the last 3 songs on the album were pretty good. They were bangers for sure. Same Blood I really enjoyed. Worst in Me had some weird singing from Lay, but it still wasn't that terrible. Stronger, The Time Is Now was a pretty outstanding song. So was Inferno. And like I said, Breathe Again, Inferno, Stronger, The Time Is Now, Worst in Me, Same Blood, and Fire Inside are probably my personal favorite tracks. I think that makes 6 out of 12 songs that were good, so half the record's good, like really good. But some of the other cuts on this album, like Let the Chaos Reign, like I said, Set Me Free. Some of Set Me Free I was starting to like, and then there were some cringy moments in it that I don't know if I feel for, to be honest. Um, with the way the lead singer's singing it, Lay, uh, it just Leigh is his name. Lay, I believe if I'm pronouncing it right. Survivor was not a bad song. Um, but like I said, Worst of Me had a pretty good rock melody. I really enjoyed the guitar riffs. The drum work was great. And sorry about that ding. That's my phone or whatever. Um, Fire Inside, the closing track, did very well for sure. I really enjoyed it. Uh, there were some cuts in Raise Your Flag, like certain moments in the track that I don't know if I feel for, like the chorus doesn't quite grab your attention, but the verses are not bad. Just the chorus is the weakest part on the song, in the song, I should say. And Human Nature just felt like it was getting repetitive, in my opinion. But that's just my opinion. You don't have to agree with me on it. It's just how I felt when I was listening to this new Pop Evil album, Versatile. Work, like I said, had a weird melody, so yeah, Breathe Again, I really like the music video for it. It's pretty cool. And the way Lay is singing the song, it sounds really good if I'm pronouncing his name right. Don't know if I am for sure. But overall, production, mixing, and execution wise, this album was good for what it was. I wouldn't call it the best thing, in my opinion, but it's receiving a lot of praise from critics. So yeah, I thought it was a good album. There's nothing terribly wrong with it, but there are some weird cuts in the album that make the album tend to drift away from what it's trying to go for. And there's some weird cuts with his vocal pitches in the songs or whatever, like at the first two songs. But when he really tries to sing, it sounds really good, and it uh, impresses me a lot. So overall, I think Pop Evil's Versatile album was a good listen for what it was. You can definitely go check it out if you want to. I don't know if it's my personal favorite album that came out this year. It would have been on my decent to good albums, but unfortunately, I already finished that list, and I didn't check this out until now. So I'm glad I got to check it out before the year ends. So, first score for me, I'm going to give Pop Evil's Versatile album a 8 out of 10. This was a good album. Definitely go check this out if you haven't listened to it yet this year. I kind of avoided listening to it due to the fact that I wasn't sure if I was going to like it or not. But I'm glad I gave it a chance and gave it a shot, and I was a little impressed with this record. With the production and the structure wise of how the songs are playing out structurally. So, yeah, the production in this album is pretty good. There are some electronic melodies in the song, with certain hooks in the song, but still the album impressed me a little bit, so 8 out of 10 for me. Comment below. Let me know what you guys thought of the Pop Evil album Versatile. If you've heard it, sorry if I did repeat myself a bit. I just wanted to go into a little bit of explanation on what I listened to with this album. But if you did enjoy this album review for Pop Evil Versatile, comment below and let me know what you guys thought of this album and what you thought of this review. Tap like on this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you can. Support the channel. I will be returning to you tonight for a special video and hopefully a little bit. I don't know when. Need a little break for just a moment. And then I'll get around to doing my special video. Please forgive me on my yawning. I'm just... Ugh. Like, I've just been having, like, weird anxiety lately. Uh, just today, mostly. I don't know, I've just felt a little off today. And I was doing good this morning, pretty good, I should say. And then I got a little stressed out earlier today, like this afternoon, and I was just stressing out about something that I was waiting on. I was waiting for a ride to pick me up to get me back home to from my doctor's appointment. So that's what was stressing me out because it was taking too long. But I had to do what I had to do. But still, I don't want to go into detail on what I go to in my personal life or what I go through in my personal life too, as well. But I just wanted to mention about anxiety and all that because I suffer with it and depression too. Uh, so that's all I can say. Mental health stuff. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this album review for Pop Evil Versatile. I did the best I could to make it as good as possible. And stay safe, take care, and I'll see you soon for my special video in a little bit. So I'll see you in the next video.